Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kat and today we're doing a first impressions with the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. This arrived to me maybe like a couple of hours ago. I got home from work and it arrived and I was like, well, I want to film with it now. So this is the latest Beauty Bay palette. I am not one to like impulsively buy things. If you have been on my channel, you know that I have like a wish list system. Usually things sit on the wish list for at least a couple of months before I buy them. But as soon as this color story was like revealed, I couldn't help myself. I could not help myself. It is so gorgeous. Can you even believe how stunning this is? Because I cannot. It's so gorgeous. I just love this color story so much. I love grungy rainbow, like grungy colorful eyeshadows is my shit. Like I absolutely adore it. Like I love bright eyeshadows, don't get me wrong, but like colorful grunge is just like makes me feel so at home. I love it. And I also felt like the top row and the bottom row and like maybe some of the minty shades give me kind of like Melt Morte vibes. You know, the Melt Morte palette, the like blue and red palette. It kind of gives that to me. So I'm very tempted to like do a dupe in the vibes video where I like swatch this in comparison to like a picture of the Muerte and kind of see how similar I can get it and then maybe make a look from it. So I also have the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette that's in the same sort of format, the like 20 pan eyeshadow palette, and I adore this palette. I've made multiple videos about it on my channel. It's so stunning. I love the color story so much and I have had zero problems working with it, and I have a feeling that this is going to be even better. Probably some, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly hop into some swatches and then we will go straight into creating this look. I'm just gonna sort of like go through the descriptions of each shade on the website. So Snow is described as a light nude matte. You can see it's the same sort of color as my skin tone. Sky is a sky blue matte. Ray is a yellow green duochrome, and Twilight is described as a dark blue matte. X4 is Ocean, which is described as an ocean blue shimmer. Forest, a green matte. Breeze, a mint green shimmer, and the shade Mint, a mint green matte. The swatch of Mint isn't fantastic, but it performs really nice on the eyes. And I would also describe Ocean as like a blue purple duochrome. It's got so much sparkle in there with like lots of different shifts. Next is Moss, which is described as a forest green shimmer. Ivy, a dark green matte. Lime, a lime green shimmer, and Leaf, a light khaki green matte. I think this four together is my favorite combination. Like it just looks so delicious. So delicious. I love it. And then next we have Eucalyptus, which is a khaki green matte. Marigold, a mustard yellow matte. Fossil, which is described as a copper shimmer, and Poppy, which is a red matte. Poppy is probably one of the brightest red mattes I've seen. It's so stunning. And Fossil is so pretty, like so pretty for just a copper. It feels a lot more special than that. It's so stunning. And then our final four, we have Raw, which is described as a deep red matte. Heat, which is a red orange shimmer. Earth, an earth brown matte. And Sunrise, an orange matte. This sparkly red is the prettiest sparkly red I have in my collection. It's absolutely stunning. Okay, so that's now all the swatches done. Let's get into the look. Okay, hi guys. I am so excited to dive into this palette. It's so stunning. I really want to use this blue shade here called Ocean. I'm thinking like maybe having some of these like greens with the blue, and then maybe the orange on the lower lash line. That's my kind of idea, so we shall see how it goes. I'm already primed, so we can just get started. So I think I'm gonna start with the shade Mint. Everything in my heart wants to go for this shade, which is called Leaf, but I'm gonna go with the Mint because I think I'm gonna stick to these greens. But that like olivey green is really speaking to my soul. So not a lot of kick up in the pan, which is very similar to the Book of Magic, which is the other Beauty Bay palette that I have that's in this format, this like pan size. And I mean, you can see it. I'm using a big brush as well, so imagine how like impactful this shade would be if you used it with like a packing brush. That was so easy and it's built up really nicely. And now I'm gonna take a smaller brush, and what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go into a bit of ivy, like right in this out of corner, and then I might put some of Twilight like a bit further in. So it's like I have a two-toned crease, but we still have the mint going all the way around. So I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna go into Ivy, which is the darker green, a bit of kick up, put in that one. And I know a lot of people like to look at that. That's amazing. They like to put their dark colours down first. Personally, I like to build from lightest to darkest most of the time. Sometimes I will start dark, but most of the times I like to layer my shadows. I'm just building that up. I'm kind of winging it out a little bit. And I'm going to go back with my bigger brush and blend it in a second. I'm just kind of building it up. Find if you pat in the pan rather than sort of swirl your brush around, you get a bit less kick up, if that's something that really bothers you. It doesn't necessarily bother me, but I've had experiences with eyeshadows where the kick up is so bad that it makes like my desk and myself like just covered in eyeshadow, and I don't really like that, surprisingly. So I'm just bringing it a little bit up here because I have slightly hooded eyes. I need to sort of like relax my eyes to make sure that the colour is actually in the place that I want it to be, and I like my crease shades to sit like just above my natural crease. And then I'm just going to go with the brush that I used with Mint, just pick up a tiny bit more and blend the edges. That is, see, that's so gorgeous. I don't mind too much about the lid because I'm putting shimmer all over it. I'm just gonna wipe off this brush. I've got a towel on my lap, and I'm gonna go into Twilight, which is that really dark blue. I'm gonna take a very small amount. I've tapped off my brush quite a bit, and I'm gonna pop this right here. That's not as pigmented as I thought it was going to be actually, but I am being quite cautious. Calvin's watching videos. So I'm just being really gentle. It's a really nice colour though. I will blend it, I promise. It looks a bit crazy right now, but I will blend it. Okay, and then back with my big brush and just gonna blend it out as much as I can. I might mix a little bit of mint with the shade Sky, which is this blue here, and just kind of get that up here. See if that helps with the blend. Again, not too worried about the lid. And I'm going to go back and do some more with the dark green in a second as well. Just kind of go back and forth and make sure everything is the way I want it to look. And then I can kind of blend the blue and the green together. Will fix up the shape when I do my base as well. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. I think it looks really nice. Like, I think in real life it looks a lot better than it looks on camera. Sometimes the camera kind of skews it a little bit, which is really annoying when you're trying to like review stuff and give your opinions, but I think it looks really nice. I love these sort of like murky blues and teals. I definitely think that this blue, I guess it's because of the mint underneath, but it's just not as dark as I was expecting it to be, but I actually quite like that for the look that I've got going on. So now we're going to start working with the shimmers, which I'm so excited about, because shimmer eyeshadows, just, that's where my heart lies. Like, obviously I love matte eyeshadows, but shimmers are just what I love. And personally, I recommend everyone uses their shimmers with glitter glue, because it just makes them look so much better. Like, even if it's the most beautiful shimmer in the world, you add some glitter glue and it is now the most beautiful shimmer in the world, you know what I mean? So that's why I like to use it. So I'm gonna take like a dense sort of flat brush, but it's kind of like fluffy as well. I don't know how to describe this brush, but I'm gonna put this glitter glue, I'm just gonna put it all over. I don't think I'm gonna do a like faux cut crease or anything, but I do like to bring my shimmer up quite high, again because of my slightly hooded eyes. I like to kind of bring it up so you still see it a lot when my eyes open. So for my lid, I'm gonna put Ocean in the front where the blue is, and I'm gonna put Moss in like the outer corner where the green is. And then for my inner corners, I'm gonna use the shade Ray. I don't know if you saw any of that, sorry. Ocean, front, Moss, back, Ray, inner corners. That's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna use the same brush, same sticky side. I might go back in with my finger if I feel like it needs it. And I'm just gonna start popping. Shut up. Look at that. Oh my God, that is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God. Do you see that? Oh my God, it's got like reflects of like green and gold. It is so stunning. Okay, now I'm gonna wipe off that brush. I'm not over that, that is so gorgeous. And then I'm gonna go into Moss, which is the like darker green. And we're gonna pop that on the, are you kidding me? Are you seeing this? That is, oh my god, that is absolutely incredible. And I'm just blending the two together just by sort of patting. Oh my god, look at that green. That, I have no words for how stunning this is going across my lid. Like, I knew that Beauty Bay did beautiful shimmers because of the Book of Magic palette. Like, the shimmers in the Book of Magic palette are absolutely gorgeous, but like that like wet sparkle. Okay, let's do my inner corner. Sorry, it's not late, it's like 8 o'clock, but it's been a long day. I've been at work today. Like, we went and worked in an office today and I'm just tired. So I'm being a bit weird. But yeah, I'm gonna go into the shade Ray, which looks like it's a bit of a duochrome. Like, it looks like it's got a bit of a gold green kind of shift. So I'm gonna put, oh yeah, it's very like lime, like a very limey shift. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's very limey. Okay, so I am gonna quickly nip off camera. I'm gonna do my base, do the top of this eye, and we will come back and we will do the lower lash line. So we will regroup in a second. Okay, so that is base done, both eyes done on the top. Right, let's work on the lower lash line. So I want to do oranges on the lower lash line. I think that would look really cool. Well, there's only one orange in the palette, but that's what I want to go for. And what I'm thinking, okay, what I'm thinking, bear with me, is orange. So this is the shade Sunrise, smoked out, all on here. And then right in that inner part, I want to put this lime shade. I think that'll look really cool. I love orange and lime green together. Or should I play it safe and go for Fossil? So I'm gonna do the shade Sunrise. I'm just taking it on a pencil brush and I'm just going to blend it all underneath my lower lash line. That is, look at that. That is so pretty. The way that the green and the orange together is just so stunning. I think that's such a gorgeous colour combination. Do you know, I don't think I'm gonna do the lime green. I think I am gonna do the shade Fossil because I quite like this kind of colour combo. I like this colour combo that we've got going on. So I feel like if we throw in a lime green, it might just kind of take that away. So I am just going to go into Fossil, which is that like bronzier, I guess it's like a bronzy gold is the best way I can describe it. So I'm just going to pop that on the front of my lower lash line. This would maybe do better with a glitter glue underneath because it's quite flaky, or not flaky, but it's very softly pressed. So but I still think it looks pretty. I've just got like, it's more like sporadic sparkles. Oh, it's beautiful. I am so in love with this. Okay, eyeliner. Okay, for my eyeliner I did some of the Linda Hallberg Likeable Mood. It's an orange eyeliner, and then I did tap over the top with the same orange that I used on my lower lash line, but it didn't really change it too much. It just kind of dulled it down like the tiniest amount because it was like super bright. And then for my mascara, I'm going to put on a couple of coats of my Kiko Extra Sculpt mascara. Okay, so that's mascara on. So let's do like a little close up. Ignore if there's any mascara on my eyelids. I'm incapable of not getting mascara on my eyelids. But this is the finished eye look. Like, can you believe? Can you believe? Right, let me stick on a lippy and then we can finish this video up. So I was wearing the Barry M Lip Rehab lip mask. It's my favorite lip balm. I lost it, no idea where it went, and I'm so glad to have it back. Lips, what are we gonna do? Something nude. And from Kaleidos, yes. So that's the shade Sienna from the Kaleidos Lip Clay, the Sandcastle set. It's a lovely, like, brown toned, like mid-toned nude. And I love it okay, I'm obsessed. Let's zoom out and I will give you my first impressions. Okay, so first impressions on this palette. I mean, if I haven't already made it quite obvious, I'm so pleased with this. I think the formula is the same as the Book of Magic palette, which I adore. And I love grungy rainbow. Grungy rainbow is my shit, and this is what this is. My favorite palette, like reigning favorite palette, is the Ace Beauté Flare palette, which is grungy rainbow. It's got all your rainbow colors, but like grungified. And this palette gives me very similar vibes, but just like extended. And I have a feeling I'm going to use these together a lot because the shimmers in here are just incredible. I love Beauty Bay shimmers. They're like, especially in these palettes, they're like putty, creamy, gorgeous, glittery, like insane. And I'm so excited to use more. I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with this. I've got so many ideas of what I wanna do. And as mentioned in the intro, like, I definitely think this top row with the bottom row gives me Melt Muerte vibes. And I'd love to do a video like duping the vibes of the Muerte palette with this palette. So yeah, that's it for this video and my first impressions of the Wilderness palette. Definitely subscribe and turn on your notifications if you want to see the 3 looks that I'll definitely have coming up very, very soon. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. That'd be really cool. And as always, eat good, drink good, take care of yourself, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.